We're here at the Royal Mint to give you an insight into how they make coins, medals and more. Now, over the years, there's been so many different designs on coins, from people to places and even cartoon characters. We're going to look at the whole design process and some of the specialised equipment used to get the drawing onto the coin itself. So Lee, what is your job here?
My job is product design lead of the Royal Mint, so I take care of a team of about nine people, and they're all artists and designers in their own right.
And so you design the pictures, I suppose, that go onto the coins?
Yes, so we are briefed by the business of the subject matter they wish to explore, and we assign artists, internal or external, to take up that project.
What a job! Like, so things that you have designed and your team have designed are on coins that I will have touched?
Yes, definitely.
What an amazing job! Like,
it's cool.
That is incredible. When you went into design, did you think you'd be designing something that the whole country would be seeing?
Not really, and the site itself is, as you've seen, it's a brutalist building, and you pass it quite a lot, but you don't know what goes on inside. And it's only until I got the job I realised how expansive it was.
Yeah, because you might think it's very sort of industrial and perhaps not creative, yeah. But you are a designer. Creativeness is what you do, right?
Yes, that's what we live and breathe.
So talk me through the process of how it goes on. So I suppose you just can't be like, hey guys, I've drawn this, what do you think? Like, how does it start and how does it progress?
So it's briefed to us by the product management team. They get research done onto what subject matter is appropriate for us to explore as a coin. Then we use, on UK coin only, the Royal Mint Advisory Committee. And that's a panel of people who are experts in different areas. And they're really to vet the designs to say, well, this is great, we're not going to embarrass the Queen. And that's kind of what it's all about. It's not embarrassing the country by producing a bad design. That's our ultimate sign.
Gosh, that pressure on yourself, and those are strong words, not embarrass the country, you know, but make the country proud.
Yes, we have to do it right.
So it goes to this, so you first of all briefed, and you or your team member will come up with a set of designs. It goes to the board, and does the board have a few to choose from?
Yes, we usually take on 3 minimum artists, maximum of about 6 or 7. That goes in front of the committee, and they will ask us to produce models for a short list.
Right.
And that's another meeting that follows on after that, and once that has been sat, we'll have a definite model to move into coinage.
And what's this model made from?
The model can be made in 2 states. Some people work in plaster, which is something you see there.
Yeah.
And a lot nowadays we work digitally because we can achieve a lot more detail in our final product using digital means, so digital clay.
So this will be, digital clay sounds amazing. So it would be like a digital 3D model that you see on a screen?
Yes.
Incredible. And so when that happens, the committee go, cool, we'll go with you. Then what happens?
When they say go with you, it'll come into my team. The team is in 2 sections. So you have concept and model, and that's what it says it is. They come up with the concepts and the models. Then we have the tech team. The technical team are the guys who make sure that everything we produce can be reproduced on coins.
Ah, yeah, because it's not just a case of producing the prettiest picture. Yeah. That picture needs to actually work with the machines that they've got so it can make the millions of coins that need to be made.
Yes, exactly that.
And so what tricks are there? Are there things of where you've got to have ears in a certain way, or I don't know, facing a certain way? Or are there tips in terms of what makes a good design or a bad design?
Good designs have strong silhouettes. So if you think of Mickey Mouse, and you think of a silhouette of Mickey Mouse, you know that character without the inner detail. And that's what we have to try to do with coinage, is that the silhouettes are strong enough that you can read it, because it's a very small thing that you're looking at.
And so it's thinking about that. Oh gosh, so creating a strong silhouette and creating that detail, I suppose, in your head, not necessarily on the coin, that is tricky.
It is, because you're going to get a message and a story, and that's the primary, is that we're just telling someone a story on a coin.
Of course, because yes, there's the heads part of the coin, but also the tails, and is that where the changes happen on a coin?
That's where all the changes happen. The current monarch stays on what we call the obverse throughout the reign, and the reverse, which is the one that you see changing all the time, that's where we put the story.
So what sort of designs have you done personally?
My favourite was well, I've got two favourites.
Right.
One was King Canute, which is in 2017, and I had to step back from design at that point because I'm part of the committee, so it'd be a bit of a cheat if I went and...
Were you like, oh, I prefer my design?
Yeah, so I couldn't do that, I had to step back. And the other one was medals for the Royal Mail, because I'm of a certain age for Star Wars. So I was really excited to be part of that project.
Did you ever see yourself doing something like this when you were like at high school?
I didn't know it existed, is the truth. You don't know this sort of thing goes on, or you think it's an elitist, but it's not at all. You think it's somebody way in an ivory tower, very Dickensian sort of setup looking. And that's what my mind was thinking of when I was applying for the job. But I came in, it's completely different. There's computers, you know, there's all the modern technology you can think of. We're a very progressive mint.
There's a real artistry that's combined with design and engineering that ends up on these coins, that end up in our pockets. And it just goes to show that in engineering processes like this, there is a role for everyone, no matter what you're interested in. And to find out more about the surprising roles that there are here at the Royal Mint, check out all of our videos at royalmintmuseum.org.uk.